Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome back to Fluent English Power. I'm Luna, and today we are solving the #1 complaint of English learners. Why can't I understand native speakers when they talk fast?
And I'm Mason. Hello, everyone. Honestly, Luna, I feel the same way. Sometimes I watch an English movie and I think, did they just speak English or was that a secret code? It sounds like one giant blurry word.
It's not a secret code, Mason, but there is a reason it sounds blurry. Native speakers don't speak word by word. They use something called connected speech.
Connected speech. So they're literally gluing their words together?
Exactly. And today we are going to teach you how to unglue those words so you can understand anyone, anywhere, whether it's a fast-talking New Yorker or a relaxed surfer in California.
I need this because last week I went to a cafe and the waiter says something that sounded like, "What do you want?" And I just stood there like a statue.
He probably said, "What do you want?" But in connected speech, it becomes a single sound. We're going to break that down today, but first, let's connect with our audience.
Right. If you've ever felt like English speakers are talking at 100 miles per hour, hit that like button. Let's see how many of us are in the same boat.
And if you want to finally crack the code of fast English, make sure to subscribe to Fluent English Power and hit the bell icon. We release new lessons every week to power up your listening.
Okay, Luna, I'm ready. Give me the first secret. Why does "what do you" sound like a sneeze?
It's because of reductions. In English, we don't give every word the same importance. We emphasize the important words and shrink the small ones like do, you, to, and for.
So instead of saying, "I want to go to the park," a native speaker says, "I want to go to the park."
Spot on, Mason. Wanna is a reduction of want to, and gonna is going to. If you are waiting to hear the full words going to, you will miss the boat.
Miss the boat. That's a great idiom. It means to fail to take an opportunity because you were too slow. So, if I'm waiting for clear words, the conversation will move past me.
Exactly. You have to train your ears to hear the rhythm of the sentence, not just the individual words. English is a stress-timed language.
Stress-timed. Does that mean the language as stressed as I am during the grammar test?
Not quite. It means we time our speech based on the stressed syllables. The small words in between are squeezed together to fit the beat. It's like music.
So if I can find the beat of the sentence, I can understand the meaning even if I don't hear every single letter.
Precisely. It's about global listening versus detail listening. Most students focus too much on the details and forget the big picture.
I do that all the time. I hear one word I don't know and my brain stalls like a broken car while the speaker keeps talking.
We need to fix that stall. In the next part, we'll talk about how to keep your brain moving even when the English gets fast.
Okay, Luna, I'm starting to get it. Wanna, gonna, and the rhythm of the beat. But there's another sound that haunts me. It's like a tiny, weak grunt. It's everywhere, but it's nowhere.
You must be talking about the schwa sound. In English, the schwa is the most common vowel sound. It's written as an upside-down E in the dictionary, but it sounds like a very lazy uh.
A lazy That sounds like me on a Sunday afternoon. So instead of saying computer, we say computer?
Exactly. The schwa happens in the unstressed parts of a word. If you try to pronounce every vowel perfectly, you will sound like a robot, and you won't understand native speakers because they are using the schwa to move faster.
That makes so much sense. I was at a party last month, a bit of a night owl event, and a guy came up to me and said something that sounded like, "How's it going?" I thought he was speaking a different language.
He was saying, "How is it going?" But he reduced "is it" and connected it all together. How's it going?
I panicked. My brain went blank. I just smiled and nodded like one of those bobblehead dolls you put in a car. It was so awkward.
Awkward. That's a feeling we all want to avoid. To stop the panic, you need to learn clumping. Instead of hearing 5 words, try to hear one clump of meaning.
Clumping, like when you group things together? So, how is it going is just one clump that means hello.
Right. And another trick is to listen for the content words. These are usually the nouns and verbs. The speaker will naturally say them louder and slower. If you hear bank, closed, and Friday, you don't need to hear the small words to know the bank is closed on Friday.
So, I should be like a detective, just looking for the clues instead of trying to read the whole book at once.
Precisely. And don't be afraid of slang or fillers. Words like, basically, and don't actually mean anything. They are just placeholders that speakers use while they think.
I use all the time. I didn't realize I was being a fast English speaker. I thought I was just being lazy.
Sometimes it's the same thing, but for a learner, those filler words can be distracting. If you try to translate basically, you lose the next 3 important words.
So the secret is to filter out the noise and focus on the meat of the sentence.
Exactly. But what happens if they are still too fast? What if they are talking like a racing car driver?
Yeah, what then? Do I just run away?
No, you use clarification phrases, but you have to use the right ones.
Okay, Luna, I'm ready for the emergency plan. I filtered the schwa, I found the meat of the sentence, and I'm ignoring the fillers. But what if I'm talking to someone who sounds like they are on fast forward? What if I'm totally out of my depth?
Out of your depth. Great idiom, Mason. It means being in a situation that is too difficult for you to handle. When that happens, most students just say, sorry, or what? But that doesn't actually help the conversation.
Exactly. If I just say what, they usually just repeat the same fast sentence again, but louder. And then I'm still confused. But now I'm confused and my ears hurt.
That's because you didn't give them a direction. You need to use specific clarification. Instead of what, try saying, I'm sorry, could you slow down just a little bit? I'm still learning. Or could you repeat that last part about the meeting?
So I'm telling them exactly where I got lost. It's like giving someone a map instead of just saying, I'm lost.
Precisely. Another power phrase is, let me see if I understood you correctly. You said, repeat what you heard. This shows the speaker that you are engaged and trying your best. Most people are happy to help if they see you are putting in the effort.
That makes me feel much more at ease. But Luna, I can't always have you standing next to me to translate. How do I practice this at home? How do I build my listening stamina?
Listening stamina. I love that term. Just like a marathon runner trains their legs, you have to train your ear muscles. And the best tool for this is sitting right in front of you, YouTube.
You mean watching more Fluent English Power? I can do that.
Of course, but specifically, you should use the speed controller and the 10-second jump. If a sentence is too fast, don't just give up. Change the playback speed to 0.75x. Listen to the connected speech slowly. Hear how the words melt together. Then switch it back to 1.0x and listen again.
I see. It's like watching a sports replay in slow motion to see exactly how the player hit the ball. Once I see the movement, I can recognize it at full speed.
Spot on. And here is the advanced secret. Active shadowing. Find a 30-second clip of a fast speaker. Don't just listen, try to speak with them. Try to match their speed, their rhythm, and their reductions. If you can speak fast, you can hear fast.
That sounds like a real workout, Luna, but I guess if I want to understand the fast talkers, I have to become a bit of a fast talker myself. I promise to stop being a lazy night owl for at least 15 minutes a day to practice this.
That's all it takes. 15 minutes of focused listening is better than 3 hours of background noise. Remember, the goal isn't to hear every single the, a, or of. The goal is to understand the message and the emotion.
You know, Luna, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I used to think I was bad at English because I couldn't understand every word in a movie. Now I realize I was just listening the wrong way.
You were listening with your eyes, looking for text, not with your ears, looking for music. English is a song, Mason. Once you learn the melody, the words will follow.
That's beautiful. I'm going to go home and listen to some English music right now. And by music, I mean a fast-paced podcast about technology.
Go for it. But before you leave, we have to hear from our amazing community. They are the reason we do this.
Yes, it's time for the question of the day.
We want to know, what is the hardest situation for you to understand English? Is it watching movies, talking on the phone, or listening to people at a busy party? And which of today's tips are you going to try first?
Tell us your stories in the comments below. We read every single one, and your struggles help us make better videos for you.
Also, if this video helped you unglue some English words today, please give us a like. It really helps our channel grow.
And don't forget to subscribe to Fluent English Power if you haven't already. We are on a mission to make you the most confident English speaker in the room.
Share this video with a friend who always complains that native speakers are too fast. Let's help them join the conversation.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm going to go practice my "How's it going" in the mirror.
See you in the next lesson. Keep listening, keep practicing, and stay powerful.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Goodbye.